What's up? This is 27 Duran back again with another little short one. Y'all, this is gonna be real short. um, I just wanted to come on here and say the answer you is cap right now. You is real cap. You saying that you don't want to don't want to be sitting on the panels with a bunch of men when you used to do it all the time, especially when you used to hit um, Kwame panel. You used to just be sitting up there for real, for real. And for you, and I think that was wrong for you to even had to drop Kevin, to let Candyman up to argue with a woman. That's some real lame stuff. DC Block, what's going on? When Kevin used to let you up on his panel all the time, even now he used to drop you, used to be in the backstage and he'll bring you right back up. Lester the YouTube guy, what's going on? Yeah, that was some clown stuff, Lester, because that's wrong. First of all, Candyman didn't even really remember your name, especially when you had got Porn Bob. Porn Bob, no, not Porn Bob, when that person that showed that gun on your live that time, he couldn't even remember your dang name. They wasn't messing with you. Yeah, you used to be on on Kevin panel, but they wasn't messing with you then. Even when you first started going live, they wasn't messing with you even after you said you was going live. They wasn't coming in your chat supporting you. They really didn't start coming in your chat until I said something about it and say they don't really support you. That's when you see all of them start flocking to your channel like that to make it seem that they really support you. He didn't remember your name. He was like, I told Buddy, yeah, I told Buddy to stop messing with them lames. He couldn't remember your name because they didn't really want to support you. Now that you done been showcased on the sheriff page, now everybody want to act like they support you. A lot of the women wasn't even support you. You didn't have that much people in your chat after they been putting your links in the chat and stuff. They still wasn't coming there messing with you. But for you to drop that man because of TJ, because of backroom baby, that's not standing on your own. That's not being your own man. Cause whatever beef got TJ and doggone Kevin got going on shouldn't have nothing to do with you. You can stay neutral. But if you thought Kevin and Candyman was gonna argue, how you gonna let him come up there to argue with Moonlight? That don't make sense. Yeah, they hating on him. They don't really support him like that. They don't. And then for you to say that you wasn't sitting on panels with a bunch of dudes all day, you used to do it before. Before you started your channel, you was sitting up all up on there on Kwame channel. Then you'll go to Candyman and even Garrick in them panel. So what you talking, man? Tell me you don't want to sit up on the panels with a bunch of men and you was doing it before. That's just some lame stuff. Stand on your own, man. Just cause Candyman coming up there, you gonna drop Kevin? I don't let them back up on the link. Why? They beef they ain't got nothing to do with you. I can see if you and Kev had a beef going on, yeah, then don't let him up on the panel. If he says something foul to you, then drop him. But just because he got a problem with his cousin, why would you even get in the mix of that? Why would you drop him just because why? Y'all had a cordial relationship. Pause like how y'all niggas like to say. Y'all had a cordial relationship, even though when he used to talk his mess to you, when you used to go to his panel, and you would talk your mess right back to him. So what makes you think that that was right for you to drop him off of the panel? Cause Candyman come on, that's that cult stuff. His beef and Candyman beef don't have nothing to do with you. You should have let whatever happen happen. But you gonna let a man and a woman argue on your panel when your channel really been based and catering to the woman, and that's what you was really doing. So now you gonna turn your channel into a beef channel. You gonna let the man and the woman argue instead of two men. If that's the case, if that's what's gonna happen, you didn't know what was gonna happen. But you sit there and you got that cult like mind to drop this man all for a backroom baby. That's lame to me. That's real lame to me. Stand on your own. Show everybody that you're not part of a cult. Have some different dialogue other than that busted life dialogue. You know what I mean? You ain't had all that rah-rah on your channel anyway, so now you allowing it now. But you won't allow two men to argue. You would rather hear a woman and a man argue. That don't make sense to me. That's not what your channel was all about. Not saying I know what your channel about, but you wasn't talking and letting none of that stuff going on your panel like that. And I ain't even heard it. I'm just basing off what you've been saying in the chat and what Kevlo been saying. So evidently, what he was saying is true. You allow that to happen. You allow it to happen. But you won't let Kevlo and Backroom Baby argue on the panel. But you let and you a married man. Why would you even want to hear that? You say your channel ain't all about that. This is stuff that you're saying out your mouth. Stand on your own. Be your own man. All these people want is a place where they could come and argue with women. You didn't have none of that bull crap on your channel. Even you and So Fly had that little back and forth. You still allow her up there. Y'all got a cordial relationship right now. You go on her channel, she come on yours. But yet you won't let him up, let Kevlo up because of Candyman. Who the hell is he? He your boss, man? I thought you your own man. I thought you worked for the postal service. Trying to act like you don't mixing and mingling. Nah, he mixing and mingling. So why you can't be mixing and mingling? Why you can't allow who you want on your panel? That's just weak to me. And if you say you a man, you should be able to stand on your own and don't worry about what a damn Backroom Baby thing or what he say. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, y'all, this was only gonna be a little short one. I gotta go take care of some business. But yeah, the answer, get it together. And all that Kwame Brown talking points, you need to cut it out. Cause all y'all do is repeat what he said and what he say about these people. But yet he was mad that Stephen A and all them was talking mess about him. But now he doing the same thing Stephen A and them was doing. He ain't nothing but a Stephen A. Smith 2.0. That's what he is. Cause he do the exact same thing. Talk nothing but bad stuff about black man. Every day, all day. Black man, black woman, that's all he do is talk mess about. But anyways, y'all have a good one and peace out to all the good peoples. Oh, and one last thing, don't be letting people come in your chat and put stuff in your head, talking and trying to stop beef. If that's the case, what you was doing when you was hitting his panel. Of course, you gonna get numbers now because you've been featured on certain channels. But where all these people been at before? Your numbers ain't that dang big yet. Now, come on. Everybody else can stop beef with Kevin, but they trying to say he trying to stop beef with you. No, it don't work that way. What people been saying when you been jumping on his panel? What you was trying to clout chase them too? So it goes both ways. All these people just be talking just to hear their damn self sometimes. When Kevin been getting all the numbers and you jumping up on this panel, what you clout chasing him then? You was trying to have a back and forth with him then? They're just madness how these people like to flip flop and say certain shit when they don't like people. That's that cult-like behavior. Cult-like behavior. And putting all these, trying to put stuff in people's mind when they ain't been thinking it. Oh yeah, I see that. So we can say the same for you when you, before you started your channel, going over to his channel when he had numbers jumping up on the panels and stuff. If everybody want to come in the chat and say that. This madness. But y'all have a good one. Peace out to all the good peoples.